When it comes to killstreak or score streaks in Call of Duty games, I think it's fair to say that most players tend to favour the Modern Warfare franchise flavour of streaks, and how couldn't you with monstrosities like the Harrier Strike, AC-130 or the infamous Tactical Nuke. However, the twisted minds of Treyarch multiplayer department have cooked up a batch of extremely deadly and borderline OP streaks over the years, and we're going to look at the best ones in Black Ops games in my opinion. Just a wee disclaimer that any streaks that were in my Modern Warfare version of this video, like the UAV, won't be featured in this video as we have really already discussed those, but without any further ado, let's begin. I'm going to kick things off with the RCXD, a gloriously simple 3-kill streak introduced to us in Black Ops. It's just a remote controlled car with C4 strapped to the top of it, no need to overcomplicate things. There was a plethora of these wee bastards racing around the map in the early days of Black Ops life. COD players will always flock to streaks that basically guarantee a free kill, and that's essentially what it is. You don't have to be Colin McRae to drive this car on top of an enemy's big toe to kill them. It's got quite a generous explosive range anyway, and you can just flank around unnoticed into the enemy spawn with it. It's got fucking NOS equipped to it too, so you can give it a speed boost if you're in a hurry. What also made the RCXD particularly fun in Black Ops was that some maps featured small passageways for it to drive through and ambush the enemy. On Nuketown you straight up went outside the map and flew up a ramp to get to the other side. How cool is that? Anyways, most of the time you'd catch one enemy, sometimes you'll catch a multi-kill, but the RCXD was a fun, reliable and cheap kill streak. I want to give a brief mention to the Napalm Strike. At 5 kills to unlock, that's good value for kills for what is essentially a better precision airstrike. Sure, it's only got 1 aircraft involved instead of 3, but it does leave behind a trail of actual damaging fire that a surprising amount of enemies walk into. Can pull all sorts of tactical manoeuvres with this Napalm Strike if you're smart enough, and it drops basically instantly, so the enemy has no time to react to the fireball you're dropping on their heads. Next up is one of the most iconic kill streaks in Call of Duty, period. The fan favourite SR71 Blackbird. You know a streak is powerful when it's essentially like running hacks. Forget periodic red dot updates of enemy positions on the map with UAV. How's about literally showing exactly where they are on the map and which direction they're facing for 45 seconds? That's mental, and I'll tell you something, it will feel like a lot longer than 45 seconds for the enemy as they get shot from around every corner before they can even react. Oh yeah, did I mention that this streak can't even be shot down? Oh yeah, did I mention that it even shows players using Ghost Pro? Oh yeah, did I mention it's only a fucking 8 kill streak? What an absolute game changer. The Tactical Nuke and MW2 might have literally ended games, but the Blackbird ends them as competitions. If one of you gets a Blackbird, it basically guarantees your entire team will streak up too, probably calling in more Blackbirds, and the enemy team has no chance against that. God, I wish we had the Blackbird streak back in Black Ops 4. Here's one of 3 helicopter based streaks in this game, the Chopper Gunner. Not exactly as powerful as its namesake in MW2, but still as fun I'd say. Circling the map, spraying down death via a minigun for 9 kills. You have to appreciate that. Unlimited ammo and no cooldown time, so keep that trigger locked down for the full minute it's under your control. That is if you don't get shot down, but you do have one set of contingency flares, so that'll keep you up in the air for a wee bit longer. Overall, it's just a solid kill streak. Might as well jump over to the Chopper Gunner's 11 kill big brother, the Gunship. I remember this streak blowing people's minds when they first seen it. An actual player controlled helicopter armed with miniguns and missiles. Not having to deal with the sometimes dubious piloting of chopper kill streaks. It's just, honestly, I can fly around the map myself. It's an actual dream come true. The power you felt while in control of this streak is on another level, just picking off all the wee nuisances below you again and again and again. Amazing stuff. We're not even done there with Black Ops 1 kill streaks. Nope, how could we possibly forget the other 11 kill streak in the game, Attack Dogs. There's not much to say about them in fairness, just 8 dogs running around the map biting players' faces off, killing them in one hit. Attack Dogs always strike fear into the enemy when they're called in. At this point in the video, for the last time in 2018, I want to ask all the new viewers here to consider hitting the subscribe button as well as a wee notification bell to join the notification squad like these 2 legends have done this year. As we move over to Black Ops 2's kill streaks, of which there are a lot of great options, I'm going to start firing through them rapid, because otherwise I'd honestly be here all day. So here we go, Guardian. I like the Guardian streak. It's not the flashiest or beefiest streak by any means, but for an objective player like myself, it's invaluable. Being able to microwave enemies like a ready meal who dare to try to capture your flag, or being able to trap enemies in their spawn by shutting down lanes with it, very effective. Hellstorm Missile, the Predator missile on steroids basically, is another one of those streaks you can rely on for a guaranteed kill pretty much every time. It's a staple of the Black Ops franchise now, and I think it's only gotten better through the years. The Dragonfire was actually in my most useless killstreak video I made back in 2017, and I took a lot of flack for that. Apparently a lot of people loved the Dragonfire. I always thought it was just a flimsy toy with a pea shooter of a gun attached to it, but here you go. I maybe underestimated it until I saw it could shut down a full airport. The AGR, Treyarch would come to love adding this type of streak into their games. An autonomous robot that just casually strolls around the map killing everything in sight while you go about doing your business elsewhere. You can also control it if you so wish. I'm quite partial to equipping this type of streak. I'm going to give a special quick shout out to the stealth chopper, despite it basically being an attack chopper. I always just thought the stealth chopper is so much more deadly, and it doesn't appear on the minimap, making it a bastard to shoot down. I'm adding the Warthog to this list purely because of the terrifying sound it makes as it swoops in over the map. It could honestly get 0 kills every time and I'd still add it to this list. I just love that sound. No disrespect to the VTOL warship, but it is just your standard big bastard gunship or warship streak of this game. It has plenty of firepower and you can change its position on the map, enough said. But the biggest of bastard streaks in Black Ops 2 is the Swarm. 1900 score to achieve, you best believe you're getting value for that effort. A swarm of hunter-killer drones hunting and killing everything in sight for 45 seconds. The destruction a swarm can cause is immense. I've honestly seen myself get like 10 to 15 swarm kills on the more open maps in this game. Very rarely does it let you down. And by the time we get to Black Ops 3, most of the streaks we've seen before, but there are a couple in particular which stand out, such as the Raps. Although you could essentially argue that these exploding metal balls are just basically attack dogs, but they were pretty fun and effective. When I think of Black Ops 3, Raps are definitely one of the first things to pop into my head. The GI unit was another fun kill streak along the lines of the AGR and Cerberus, but with a slight difference that you could set it to patrol the map and just go on full on Rambo mode, or you could set it to follow you and protect you while you go about objective business. Definitely belongs on this list. I still think it's too early in Black Ops 4's life to consider which streaks are the best in the series when it comes to new ones anyway. Possibly the Strike Team, which is like having 2 GI units. They're pretty solid, but I guess time will tell. Folks, that's going to be all for this video. Please do leave a like on it. Let's go for 2019 likes as we move into the new year. Thank you for all your support over the past year. I hope you've enjoyed the videos. You've definitely had a huge impact on one of the best years of my life, so I hope 2019 brings you a lot of happiness and good times. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.